String 'em up, spit 'em out. Leave them to their fate.
Simple beats, Robert Europe. Well said, chap. You'll be doing better at those.
Hello, my lovely monsters. I'm Foster the Silver Chimera, and if you want a fun strand build for Hunter that will fill the room with whirly-durly wiggly-woos, then allow me to present Fate's Storm. Starting with the weapon, we're using the exotic auto rifle, Quicksilver Storm. This weapon comes with rocket tracers. Landing shots shoots little micro missiles. Then we have Grenade Chaser. Landing rockets load grenades, holding the reload switches the gun into grenade launcher mode. Finally, we have the Catalyst, Nano Entanglement. This turns Quicksilver into a strand weapon, and grenade launcher kills make tangles. And that's key to the build. Quicksilver is a modern classic and a strong workhorse weapon. Now, let's talk about the armor. We're wearing the new exotic chest piece, Moirai. You can get this for beating the legendary campaign, and after that, you can farm it from the Sieve event on Kepler. This comes with the perk, Web Catcher. Threaded Spike can bounce to tangles and detonate them. When you catch it, it gives you another tangle. This chest is beautiful to look at, and it's pretty fun. If you aim it right, you can actually bounce between enemies, then hit a tangle, which is pretty damn satisfying. That being said, let's talk about the subclass. We're on Thread Runner, and run Gambler's Dodge for your melee energy. Whatever grenade you want, I like Shackle to suspend enemies from a distance, but it's up to you. Our first aspect is Whirling Maelstrom. When you destroy a tangle, it turns into a spinning death ball that will find a problem and then remove that problem. It can also spit out little wiggly woos, which will spread out and unravel enemies, and this can turn into more tangles. Next, we have Ensnaring Slam. Use your dodge in the air to slam down and suspend targets. Looks cool, feels cool. Can make tangles when you kill stuff. Enough said. Moving on. As for fragments, first up, Thread of Mind. Defeating suspended targets gives you class energy. Next, Thread of Warding. Picking up an orb gives you Woven Mail and minus 10 to the health stat. Next, Thread of Propagation. Powered melee kills, gives strand weapons unraveling rounds, and adds 10 to the melee stat. And finally, Thread of Isolation. Landing rapid precision hits emits a severing burst to targets. With this setup, we get our slam back faster, 45% damage resistance with Woven Mail, enemies do 40% less damage to us when they're severed, and we get Unraveling Rounds, which gives us more damage, and spreads debuffs that allow us to make more tangles. You see, things flow in and out of each other really nice. But let's take it to the next level with the artifact. In the first column, auto rifles and SMGs are anti-overload, so use that so Quicksilver can take care of those champions. In the second column, tightly woven to boost our grenade and class stat when we have Woven Mail. In the third column, refresh thread, that way we can get ability energy from the tangles we make. In the fourth column, threaded blast, so tangles turn into mini nukes when we destroy them. Elemental daze to cause a severing blast when we stun champions. Elemental coalescence to make more tangles. Finally, in the last column, Shield Crush to make Threaded Spike hit harder and recharge faster when we have Woven Mail, and Tangled Web to suspend targets when we make a tangle. These mods synergize and boost our lethality. Tangles are now bombs that turn into spinning death drones, and champions stand no chance. Now, let's talk about the armor and the stats. Try to focus your class and melee stats to get them back as soon as possible while boosting the damage and getting an overshield when you get over 100. If you have some points left over, Grenade is not bad, or you could throw it into your super. The Bushido set fits really well here for healing and more damage resistance, and the new raid gear is also a good bet for extending Unravel and Suspend effects. As for the mods, on the head, Harmonic Siphon for orbs and Hands-On for super energy. On the arms, Heavy Handed for orbs, Focusing Strike for class energy, and Momentum Transfer for melee energy. On the chest, Emergency Reinforcements for more DR in a pinch, Charged Up for more armor charges, and Harmonic Ammo Generation for ammo generation. On the legs, Elemental Charge to get more armor charges from the tangles we make, Absolution for ability cooldown, and Recuperation for health. Finally, on the class item, Reaper for orbs, Outreach for melee energy, and Bomber for grenade energy. These mods help you stay alive and keep your abilities available. Now, the most important thing, let's talk fashion. Here's the outfit. The Moirai chest is very regal, and it has all those strand fibers on it. So I wanted to match that vibe. I went the Techion's Regalia mask and the Reverie cloak because they felt elegant and extravagant. Then I went with the Lambent luster and Solstice strides to give it some of that strand glow. Then I went with the Gambit chrome shader to go with Quicksilver's silver. It's sleek, It's sexy. It's silver. I dig it. This build excels at clearing rooms and doing damage. I've gotten up to 3 tangles at the same time, and they just shred enemies to ribbons. If you want to try it out, tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you like the outfit? Are there any suggestions you'd make? Talk to me in the comment section below. If you don't know what to say, how about fate? That feels appropriate. If you could do me a favor and suspend the subscribe button and rip it apart, that'd be great. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Feel free to check out my other builds or my Destiny shorts. In the meantime, here's some gameplay of the build in action. I'm Fossa the Silver Chimera, and I hope you have a joyous day despite the world trying to tear you down. I'll see all of you beautiful monsters next time.
Now comes the fun part. Kill a giant boss, collect loot.